Hoping to get answers about her daughter's sexual assault, a Kalamazoo mother gets the cold shoulder instead.
Embroiled in a Title IX controversy right now, Western Michigan University is hosting a celebration of the law and dropped the question and answer session at the very last minute.
All this happening a week after News Channel 3 uncovered WMU's sexual assault investigation into former WMU hockey captain Paul Washe.
And News Channel 3's Mike Kravczyk joining us at Lawson Ice Arena on WMU's campus. And Mike, you watched the Title IX discussion with the mother of a woman who says that she was sexually assaulted in 2017, and she believes the school and the former athletic director both failed her daughter.
That's right, Andy and Erica, and both of us were looking to get answers from former WMU Athletic Director Kathy Beauregard into the university's handling of this case. Beauregard has never spoke publicly about this, and this was years before Paul Washe was criminally charged in a second sexual assault. The university says it followed all the processes and applied the appropriate sanctions in that 2018 investigation. But the victim's mother says she feels the punishment didn't stop Washe. It's a day Joy Labadie hopes to forget.
She was initially surrounded by a bunch of men in a circle and were grabbing her breasts, but, you know, a private part everywhere, and wouldn't let her go.
The night she says her daughter was sexually assaulted at an off-campus apartment in 2017.
And if I were a parent, I don't want anyone that's assaulted somebody walking around campus either.
The university's own Title IX investigation found Paul Washe responsible for the non-consensual sexual contact several months later. Washe was suspended for 2 games following a meeting with Kathy Beauregard, who was WMU's athletic director at the time.
I just don't think she's had any accountability.
Labadie hoped to ask questions at a virtual event featuring Beauregard as a speaker. A question and answer session initially planned for the event was canceled at the last minute.
We will not entertain any questions, any comments.
That's telling, huh?
Beauregard, WMU's longtime athletic director, retired at the end of 2021. In her comments tonight, she talked about Title IX and the law's impact on women's sports.
In particular, the opportunity for us to make sure to make that an inclusive environment has always been a major priority of mine too.
Oh, I don't know. It's just hard to watch. But
Labadie says she was upset. Washe returned to the team to finish out the 2017-2018 season and later went on to be team captain. Now he's criminally charged in a case with another accuser coming forward, alleging Washe raped her at an off-campus apartment last December.
Knowing that she wasn't an advocate, you know, in this situation for my daughter, here she was an athlete, she was a woman, and she didn't have the support.
Yeah, the university has also ordered Washe to write a paper, take online sexual misconduct classes as part of the punishment into the 2017 sex assault. The university has previously told us the discipline fit Washe's violation. Labadie says she plans to meet with WMU's new athletic director in a couple of weeks.
Again, News Channel 3 and our I-team continue to work on digging up more information about WMU's investigation into Paul Washe. You can head to our website, WWMT.com, and search for his name to read everything we've uncovered so far.
Now, an 18-year-old is on trial for a pair of 2020 murders that happened in Kalamazoo Township. The prosecution says the teenager worked with his 2 older siblings to break into an apartment and kill this couple. News Channel 3's Trisha McCauley is joining us live at the courthouse tonight in downtown Kalamazoo to explain, Trisha, the evidence that was shown to the jury today.
Today in court, jurors were shown dozens of photos of the crime scene. A medical examiner also told the jury that 33-year-old Katoya McPherson and 36-year-old Floyd Brashers Jr. died from multiple gunshot wounds. Prosecutors say the motive for these murders was a dispute over a car. Day 2 of the double murder trial of 18-year-old Tikario Taylor McMillan. Today, Kalamazoo Township Police testify what they found on the scene when they arrived to a Parkside Drive apartment complex on December 29th, 2020.
My recollection, a maintenance man from the apartment complex called indicating the back window was shattered. Other officers arrived on scene well
Prosecutors say McMillan and his older brother used a bat to break the sliding glass door at the back of the victim's apartment. Photos also show broken glass and ripped blinds near the back of the door. Investigators say the two brothers got inside and then went straight down a hallway to a back bedroom. On the bed, investigators say police found the two victims, McPherson and Brashers, shot dead.
The manner of death, in my opinion, is homicide.
The chief medical examiner on the case says McPherson was shot twice and Brashers was shot 5 times. McMillan was 17 years old. 2 of his older siblings have also been charged in connection to the home invasion and double homicide. His brother D'Angelo Davis pled guilty to second-degree murder and is scheduled to be sentenced in April. McPherson's sister is scheduled to testify in this trial against her brother. The trial continues tomorrow morning.
He was known for his amazing smile and sweet demeanor. Everyone loved Jack.
A Richland man will spend at least 15 months in prison for causing the death of a teenager swimming in Gull Lake.
Tyler Boyd admitted to being intoxicated when he hit an 18-year-old swimmer with his boat in July of 2020. News Channel 3's Mike Kravsick is live in studio. He was in the courtroom for today's sentencing and shares the emotional plea from the victim's mom.
Yeah, Erica, Jack Mitchell was a promising high school athlete living in California and living for the summer at his grandfather's Gull Lake cottage when this incident happened. Jennifer Mitchell says she believes today's punishment was too light. A judge sentencing Tyler Boyd to between 15 months and 15 years in prison. Boyd was taken out of the courtroom in handcuffs as he's headed to state prison. He pled guilty to boating under the influence causing death in January. Boyd was intoxicated when his boat hit and killed Jack Mitchell, an 18-year-old out for his daily swim. The 39-year-old Boyd tearing up in court today, saying he wishes he could have taken back what happened. Prosecutors say little children were also on board of that boat at the time of the crash. Jennifer Mitchell says what happened to her son should serve as a reminder of the consequences of boating under the influence.
Every time somebody wants to come out with a boatload of alcohol and consume it and sees somebody in the water, they might think again. My son had a buoy, a swim buoy, and a bright cap on. He should have been seen.
My actions resulted in Jack losing his life and his future. I wish I could go back in time. I wish I could trade places. I wish I could do anything possible to bring Jack back.
Jack Mitchell, his family says swimming was therapeutic following his father's death from cancer in 2018. Mitchell is now buried next to his dad in Bay City near Saginaw.